Hello, this is the Tradesight U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Tuesday, May 23rd, 2017. Very, very slow start to the week, fortunately. Markets gapped up and did very little. We'll take a look at the intraday action in a few minutes, but most of the gains here were gaps. So we've got, it does bring the markets back, recovering from last week's dip, though, almost all the way. We've got, here's the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market in futures form. And you can see where we're at here. So basically right where we've been for months. Let's go through the major indices. Crude oil at 51.12. Gold up $6 to 1259.70. S&P cash gained 12 points. Remember, some of it was a gap over half of it. NDX was up 47. Puts it back near all-time highs again. SOX up 11. Biotech's up 9, still sitting nowhere. The VIX retreated back $1.11 to 10.93. So 2 or 3 days of fun and volatility, and now we're back in the pool. The trend closed at 1.3, puts the 10-day moving average at 1.02. Nasdaq volume was only 1.5 billion shares, which is lighter than all of last week. Actually, lighter. It's the lightest in about 3 weeks, which is really disappointing. You could sense it out of the gate today. Advanced decline ratio on the Nasdaq was plus 919, and on the New York was plus 1,080. Google gains back $9.42, almost to closing highs. Apple up 93 cents. Amazon back up 10.83. That's a new all-time high on Amazon. Netflix up 14 cents. That's fairly flat. Tesla down 48 cents, also fairly flat. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, was down 34 cents. Goldman Sachs gained 63 cents. Got a bear flag forming on Goldman Sachs. Still like that as a short if it cracks those lows. All right, let's take a look at the intraday action here. We'll go to 5-minute charts. And look how narrow some of these candles were. Look at all the time spent. So we gap up, pushed a little bit higher. About an hour and a half in, we'd rolled back over and tested the lows in a 6-point range on the ES. And then came back up to the highs over lunch. And then look at how flat that is for like 3 hours, 4 hours, the rest of the day. It's just in this impossibly narrow 2-point range on the ES. NASDAQ side, not much better, just drifted a little bit higher, helped by Google and Apple and the usual. In terms of economic data tomorrow, we've got new home sales 30 minutes into the market, and that's about it. Hopefully there'll be more excitement and volume than what we saw today. And we'll see what we get. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple of weeks. Have a great trading Tuesday.